Hello roadies and welcome to the Priority 1 Armada live stream, rocking out live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and Twitch on the 22nd of August 2020. I'm your host Winters and tonight we are earning some Latinum at the double table on Ryza, instance number 33, while we hold our roundtable discussion. Joining me tonight are my two co-hosts, Nikki and Ziento. Z, how's it going, dude?
It's going great. How's everything with you then?
Not too bad. Can't complain. Looking forward to tonight. Tonight is Rock Band Night. As you can see, we are all rocking out in our rock t-shirts and doing the air guitar emoting game. And yeah, just looking forward to tonight's show. Nikki, how about you? How's the last 7 days been for you?
Well, besides being in unbelievable pain, other than that, it was great. Been having a bunch of fun on Ryza.
Yeah, you've really been farming it like big time, haven't you? Like the favors and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's all I've been in game, other than like taking 5 minutes to do my endeavors.
Right. Yeah. Want to say welcome to everyone who's tuning into the show tonight. I see Dale Duck 77, Ray Bosch Borg, Carreo, the Bogan One, Jonathan the Second, Redshirt Robbie, Teacher Guy, Krieger, Captain BG, Kenobi, who else have we got here? Hyperhydra, I said Captain BG, didn't I? Yeah, Teacher Guy, Empire Destroyer, Nightweb, Lawlander, Chiquita Seal, Dee Brown, Leanna Craig. Welcome everybody. I see all your messages there in chat. Thank you all for tuning into tonight's show. We really appreciate your support. Anyway, Zianto, why don't you tell us what we have planned for tonight's gig, dude?
For tonight's gig, well, during the roundtable on this week, discuss the latest in Star Trek Online news. So if you haven't made your way over to Ryza, instance number 30, join us. We'll also share the latest in Priority 1 Armada and highlight some of our outstanding rockers within the community. After the roundtable, we will explore Ryza for our weekly away mission to join all the activities on Ryza and to offer activities on Ryza has to offer, and most importantly, earn some Luanette favors. So get your band t-shirts, grab your gear, and jam with us.
Okay, so before we go any further, we are going to kick off our first giveaway of the night. So captains, this is for your chance to win 999 Lolonaut favors. And what we would like you to do... Of course, it's not working for me. Why is it not working for me? Yep, there we go. So what we would like you to do is type in the word rock. Type in the word rock now into the chat. Doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word rock, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning 999 Lolonaut favors. Good luck, everybody.
If you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to rock out with us in game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
That's you.
And if you want to be a member of the Priority 1 community, simply head over to Priority 1 Armada. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority 1 Armada.
If you're interested in picking up some cool Priority 1 Armada swag, then check out our Armada-themed merchandise available now at our Cafe Press store. The store has items ranging from mugs to mouse pads, t-shirts to hoodies, and loads more. Links to the store can be found on our website and Twitch page.
All right, well, we have some news to talk about this week. We've got a lot of Armada news to talk about this week, actually, but there's a little bit of Stone news. So let's jump right into the roundtable. And Nikki, why don't you tell us all about the cross-faction support carrier bundle, please?
Absolutely. Well, I'm just going to give you some highlight because it would take me an hour to tell you all the stuff about it, but cover some of it, and then if anybody wants to check out more details, they can check the blog or even look at it in the Z store. But starting on August 20th on PC, and they intended to have them out on console now, but there was issues. So soon on console, they're They have 4 new support carriers that became available to you in the C-Store. These starships are available in both non-fleet and fleet variants. And from the 20th of August to the August 24th on PC, you can get these ships for 2,400 Zen each when purchased individually, or a bundle with all 4 ships and 4 fleet ship modules for the price of 8,000 Zen. Thereafter, they'll return to the normal pricing at 3,000 Zen individually, or 10,000 Zen for the bundle. Fleet versions of these ships will unlock upon completing your Fleet Star Races Tier 3 shipyard. The standard fleet module discounts apply if you purchase the ships from the C-Store. The new ships are the Cation Aspero support carrier for Starfleet and Starfleet aligned characters, the Bodevil support carrier, that's KDF and KDF aligned characters, the Ronadair support carrier Warbird, that can be used for any faction, even though that's the Romulan ship, and then the Jem'Hadar Vanguard support character, which can also be on any faction. These are Tier 6 ships. It has 3 forward weapons and 3 aft weapons, 4 device slots, Lieutenant Commander Tactical Seating, Lieutenant Commander Engineering, 1 Commander Science, 1 Lieutenant Commander Universal Command Seat, 3 Tactical Consoles, 3 Engineering or Science, a very slow turn rate of 5, very slow.
That's enormous.
These all of the... Like, it's so ridiculous. Everybody's gonna have to get that Polaric thing for whatever it is for one of the story missions. But they all come with the console, the Universal Console High Energy Communications Network. They all have 2 hangar bays, 1 loaded with a fighter squadron and then 1 with support frigates. And they have the Starship Ability Package carrier. I do know the Jem'Hadar ship has the wingman with it, and at least I know for sure the Romulan has the battle cloak. I'm not sure about the KDF version, but little details like that were separate for each ship you can see on the news blog page. But I will tell you about the Universal Console. When it's activated, it sends a massive burst of sensor and targeting data out, ranking up your hangar pets and disorienting all nearby enemy starships, disabling them temporarily. As it remains active, it will continue to enhance the communications network of yourself and nearby allies, granting significant bonuses to ship combat capabilities. This increased network also aids in gaining enhancing locks on nearby foes, making them more vulnerable to incoming damage. And this console has a passive boost to aux power and starship structural integrity and can be equipped on any console slot on a starship. The trait you can unlock for these ships is whenever you activate a carrier launch ability, the cooldown of your captain abilities will be reduced, and you and your carrier pets will receive substantial boost to hull regeneration. Oh, it's called Relaunch and Repair Starship trait. And like I said before, you can check out the news post for more details about each ship.
All right, so before we get into this, I'm just going to say everyone that has turned up here, it's just brilliant looking at everybody getting into the spirit of things and using the air guitar mode and just dancing away and putting up party balls and everything. It's just, I'm picturing what it must look like for somebody who's not tuned into the show but is in this instance, and they're like, what the hell's going on over there at that Dabo table? And everybody going nuts, rocking out. It's just fantastic. I was giggling away there while Nikki was reading that blog. So thanks everyone for getting into the spirit of things. It looks really, really awesome. Anyway, Z, we're going to start off with you. What is your take on this bundle of ships and the ships themselves? What do you like them? Do you hate them? Good value for money? Crap? What do you think?
Well, first off, I don't need no starship trait to tell me how to rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I haven't gotten it. I don't plan on picking it up anytime soon, if I do at all.
Right.
I guess I'll start with the trait because that really stuck out to me the most. interesting. Adding a splash heal to a captain cooldown reduction.
Right.
I wonder how that's going to work with the attaché, or what was it? The attaché agent's ability.
I know the one you're on about. Yeah.
Yeah. So you might be able to get a nice, cooldown reduction to your Alpha Strike.
Right.
Whether you're I'm just saying Alpha Strike. If you're science, engineer, tactical, whatever you're.
Right.
Yeah. So that seems like it could be viable. I don't know how reliable that 5% is. Cryptic has a bad track record when it comes to labeling their tooltips properly. So, yeah. As far as the rest of it goes, everybody I've talked to that bought the Jem'Hadar carrier says they wish they bought the Romulan, and vice versa. And I haven't heard anybody mention anything about the KDF. So, bear that in mind when you're purchasing. It seems like a lot of people are getting, buyer's remorse on this one.
Right.
The console seems interesting too. That sensor data thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it works. I guess it's a confused placate with a buff attached to it to level your fighters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So overall, I don't know. What are they charging for? It's $2,400 to ship.
Yeah. At the moment. Otherwise, it would be $3,000 per ship, and $10,000 for the bundle.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's $100.
So my recommendation for anybody looking to pick it up is just grab the Romulan variant, because that seems to be like the one that, if I was going to get one, that's what I would grab. It's cross faction. You can grab the starship trait on any one of your captains. Yeah, that would be my recommendation.
Yep. Nikki, same question to you. What do you think of this bundle? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Good value for money? All that sort of stuff. What's your take on it?
Well, the thing I really want is a hanger pet, because I think they're a lot like from the Discovery D7 and the Discovery Connie, like those where it's all those crazy pets. And so I'm just in love with those. And I have them all unlocked for my Fed characters from the Legendary bundle, but I don't have them for anybody else. So I think I want to probably get like the Dominion ship so I can have it on all characters, and because I like the way the Dominion, the Romulan one, the Romulan one just looks weird, so I'll probably get the Dominion one at least. All
right, okay.
And by the way, Ray Boschborg's on a comedian role again tonight, and he says we're all auditioning for Ryza Idol. Like American Idol.
Yeah, I get it. That man is on a roll. Right, so before I just talk about this for myself, I want to welcome a few people. Brickhouse8699. By the way, guys, I'm known as the Butcher, and you'll see why momentarily. Darstar Crusher, I think. Welcome, who followed our channel recently on Twitch. And Zane, I'm really butchering that one. Thank you as well for following our channel. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. We broadcast every Saturday. We cover the latest news in Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada, highlight a couple of members, and then we team up with you guys and we do some content together. Tonight we're going to be running around Ryza, earning favors, tags, all that sort of stuff. And most of our shows, we have multiple giveaways. And our current giveaway is for 999 Lola Not favors. And you need to type the word rock into the chat now. And it doesn't matter what platform you're viewing this on, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. And that will enter you in. So if you guys haven't entered yet, type in the word rock into the chat now. Okay, so I would have to agree with you guys mostly, for the most part. Definitely what you said, Z, about just picking up one of the ships. Now, you can pick up the Romulan one or the Jem'Hadar one. And here's the thing, all right? And this is the point that Z was making. If you pick up the Romulan ship, then you can have it for all your Romulan characters, all your Fed characters, all your KDF characters, and your Jem'Hadar characters. If you pick up the Jem'Hadar ship, you can have it for all Jem'Hadar characters, all Romulan characters, all Fed characters, and all KDF characters. it's basically the same ship being sold 4 times. The only difference is the skin. And obviously the Fed one will only work with Fed, Fed-aligned ROM, and Fed-aligned Jemadar. And the KDF one will only work with KDF, KDF-aligned ROM, and KDF-aligned Jemadar. Whereas if you go with what Z was saying, either the Romulan or the Jemadar, then you've got that ship and the trait and the console on every one of your characters. Doesn't matter their faction. So think about it before you make the purchase. Like, you don't necessarily have to buy the full bundle for, what was it, 8,000 Zen at the moment? Yeah, 8,000 Zen. You could just buy one of the ships and sort yourself out. Like, if you're buying it purely for the trait or the console, then just buy one of the ships, the ROM or the Jemadar one, and that'll sort you out on every single one of your characters. But if you're going for aesthetics and you really like the look of the KDF ship, then, you know, by all means go ahead and go for that. I haven't picked up this bundle. I'm in no rush to pick up this bundle. I don't know if I want to pick up this bundle. But if I do, I'm going to wait until Black Friday. It's only a few months away. And I'm probably going to make a few purchases then. Yeah, there'll probably be a 25, maybe even a 30% sale for Black Friday. And I'll make up my mind then. But I'm in no particular rush to pick up this bundle now. Because, like I said, it's the same ship being sold 4 times. The only difference is the skin.
No, that's not completely true. I mean, the Cation carrier gets a better shield modifier, I think, because it's a Fed and it doesn't have any other stuff. Doesn't the Romulan get a cloak?
Romulan has a cloak. The KDF doesn't have a cloak.
Jemadar has the wingman.
Yes,
but yeah, they all had a different modifiers. That's why I didn't bring those up, because each of them had 2 different for the modifiers.
Right, but basically they are the same ship. Like none of the stuff is game changing, I suppose, is the point that I'm making. None of it. You know, a shield modifier isn't going to change things drastically one way or the other. The wingman mechanic, it's nice, but it's not game changing. So, you know, look, if somebody wants to buy the same ship 4 times, you know, by all means fire ahead, but you don't have to, is what I'm saying. At least I don't think so anyway. But if you're, you know, anyone is free to disagree with me with that, but that's what I think anyway. It's basically the same ship being sold 4 times. It's just a different skin.
Do you have to buy the different ships to unlock different pets too, or is it all the same pets? Because I didn't really look at that.
No, they're all different pets.
Oh, okay. So that might be a factor too, depending on what kind of pets you want.
Well, you wouldn't get the KDF pets on the Fed one anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the Romulan one will fit the Scorpion fighters and everything too.
Right.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
The drone ones too.
Yes.
I just saw someone say.
Yes, somebody who had purchased it was complaining. He's like, "Oh, I wish I had bought the Romulan one because that way I could have I could put the drones on it." He bought the KDF or the Jem'Hadar one. And then I had talked to somebody else who bought the Romulan one. He's like, "I wish I got the Jem'Hadar one because it comes with the strike wing things."
Right. Yeah, the wingman mechanic.
Yeah, and I'm like, "What is that?" This pack is just filled with buyer's remorse.
Yep, it really, really is. And I've seen a few tweets from people over the last day or two, and one person in particular who'll go unnamed was like, they have major regret for buying the bundle. They were like, why did I buy this bundle? They got it, and then they tested them out, and they really didn't like it. Like, why did I do this?
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting the bundle at all. I'd say pick 2 and buy 2, because again, I'm just saying out of the buyer's remorse. It seems like a lot of people want either just the Romulan or the Jem'Hadar variant.
Well, see, here's the other thing that you have to remember as well. You know, there are a lot of players out there who are collectors. They're ship collectors. And, you know, they will have every single ship. So, you know, each to their own. I suppose. You know?
Yeah. The Cation one, they all kind of look cool and they all have their own thing going for them. But if you're just looking to, hey, you know, that trait or those consoles or whatever look really interesting and I really want to pick it up, yeah, just get like one or either the Romulan or the
Jemadar.
Yeah, variants of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't see the Fed. Although there are some people out there I know that are like hardcore Cation players. And they get all the Cation stuff. So, of course, they're going to scoop up that Cation variant.
Right, yeah. I don't really like the look of the Cation one. Yes, it's probably my least favorite out of the bundle. I think I like the Jemadar one out of all four. I think that's the coolest looking one. Kind of reminded me of the Batwing a little bit. Which I thought was cool. Big Batman fan. But anyway. Okay. I think we've talked that to death. Let's announce the winner of our first giveaway. The lines are now closed. And this was for 999 Lolonot favors. And the winner is... Razul05, and that is a Twitch viewer. Congratulations, Razul05.
Congratulations.
I wish I had we should have a thing. Like a...
Whammy bar?
No, no, not that. Like some sort of like party sound or something when they win.
Yeah, like a party horn. Party horn.
Yeah.
Type thing, yeah.
I know, we really need sound effects for this show.
Let's get Jonesy from Police Academy.
Michael Winslow?
Come on, he's so good at doing sound effects.
Don't forget to tell Razul how he can get his prize.
Yes. So, Razul, if you can please contact us, send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch channel, and let us know what your in-game @handle is. Just send a whisper to our channel, and let us know what your in-game @handle is, and we'll get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So yeah, congrats again, well done. Okay, let's move on. Item number 2. Z, why don't you tell us about the 20% ship sale that's going on at the moment?
Well, I guess if I have to.
Well, if you have to, you may as well. You're here.
Might as well get it out of the way. So from August 20th to August 24th. So that started last month, and it's going to run till yesterday. No.
What?
From August 20th to August 24th, there's a 20% ship sale. Enjoy not just a discount on ships, but fleet modules, dry dock slots, and ship upgrade tokens. Have you been eyeing new ships and bundles in the C-Store? Now's the time for the ship that you've always dreamt of commanding, including new starships of the Temporal Warship bundle. Including the new starships of the Temporal... There's new... What?
Yeah.
What?
That was old.
What?
Yeah, this is clearly from the Temporal recruitment event.
I feel like they copy-pasted this from... after this, I'm going to go into something. I'm going to go on a little rant. But all ships and dry dock slots in the C-Store, again, C-Store, it's the Zen Store, are 20% off. This includes bundles, which are comprised of only bundles that have other items other than ships in them. Ship upgrade tokens, ship token bundles, and fleet modules are 20% off as well. So it seems like there's the 20% off discount again. Make sure you check to see what it is before you wind up purchasing it, because it looks like it doesn't necessarily apply to everything.
Okay, so Nikki, we'll start off with you. Are you taking advantage of this ship sale? Any ships that you've been eyeing up that you were going to pick up, or maybe stock up on some fleet ship modules or dry dock slots or something like that?
No, because as usual, the sale ends before I get paid.
Ah, right, yes. See, they do that especially for you. They have a team of people that work very, very hard to find out when you are going to have money. Oh my God! Look at this. Oh my God! This thing.
Miss Piggy?
Yes, Miss Piggy. Oh my God, Farnsworth.
Look at the title. Look at the title, Chaz. Miss Piggy is moist.
I don't see the title, thankfully.
You gotta click on her.
I clicked on her. I'm trying to click off her. It won't unclick. It won't unclick. My eyes. My eyes.
My eyes. The clicking does nothing.
The goggles do nothing. Damn, now I can't remember where we were. Oh, yes. They have a team of specialists that figure out when you have money, Nikki, and when you don't have money.
Same with Farnsworth. He said it happens to him, too.
Yeah.
I make sure. Like, I spent like a year trying to get the lifetime subscription on sale, and I finally gave up and paid full price for it because it always went off sale before I got paid, and I gave up a year, like, trying to get it on sale, and I just never could.
Yeah. Have you heard of saving? When you have the money.
That's just not possible.
Oh my God. You are so impatient.
Yeah.
Yep.
You should know that by now.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn that. Yes. Z, how about you?
When I want something, I want it now. I don't want to wait.
Yeah. Z, how about you? Have you picked up any ships during this sale, or any ship slots or anything like that at all?
No, actually, because I've been sitting on some of the T6 tokens for quite a while now, and
all right,
there's nothing that they've released or that I don't already own that I'm like, oh, I'm clamoring to get that. But
yeah,
this always goes back to the same people who have been playing for a while have a different relationship to the Zen store versus people that are new to the game or just casual players. There might be that ship where you're like, oh, I really needed to get the Promise of Veracity trait, so right. I've been waiting for that to go on sale, so I'll pick up the Andorian Escort. But I've been playing long enough where I already have those bundles, and there's nothing where I'm like, oh, I need that. So yeah, I'm just sort of biding my time till they put out something that really catches my eye.
Right. I'm pretty much the same. Like yourself, see, there isn't that much in the Z store that I'm like, I really want that. And I'm sitting on 3 of the 100% coupons as it stands, and I've got 2 50% coupons. And I honestly don't know what to spend them on. I really don't. I'm like, what am I going to spend this on? There's just nothing that's catching my eye. They haven't come out with anything. Anything they have come out with has been in a lockbox or a promo box. I'm like, why doesn't it work for these? But yes, well, ship upgrade tokens, yeah, who wants those? Nobody. Fleet ship modules, get plenty of those out of the reputations. Dry dock slots, I've got plenty of them. Ship slots, got plenty of them. So yeah, I'm giving this one a miss as well. I'm skipping over it. There's nothing that I really want to get from the Z store ship-wise this time, unfortunately. Right. Will we get our second giveaway up and running before we move on any further? Right, okay.
I also noticed during the summer that we really don't at least not new stuff. Winter time is where they really start releasing all their goodies that they've been working on. And I think that's because in the winter, people tend to play more video games. It's cold out. People don't want to leave the house. There's not much to do anyway.
Yeah.
So I noticed there's a lot, there's just a higher volume of players during the winter. So obviously it would make sense to release your good content then.
Yeah.
Summer, everybody's out going to the beach or restaurants or whatever.
Yeah, people going on vacation and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Not
okay.
this year, though, right?
Not this year, no, not in 2020. Okay, so for our second giveaway tonight, this is for another 999 Lolonot favors. And what we would like you guys to do is type in the word jam type in the word jam into the chat now, whether you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning 999 Lolonaut favors. Best of luck, everyone. Okay, let's move on to item number 3. Nikki, tell us about Xbox and PS4 news, please.
Absolutely. They finally got House Divided, or it's coming on September 8th to Xbox and PS4. This content update will feature 2 new episodes, a brand new TFO, an event unlocked to the Red Angel suit, and the Angel's Wake lockbox, bringing the stunning technology of the Bowl to captains on console. It'll be the first part of the year of Klingon, introducing updates to the classic Klingon content. Also, they can now join the Khitomer Alliance. The vision of the future of Star Trek is one of cooperation between governments and species of different beliefs, homeworlds, and upbringings. That cooperation evolves in the world of Star Trek Online with the Khitomer Alliance. To celebrate this, as a thank you for spending your time in game during this quarantine, Stowe is giving away the formal uniform of the Khitomer Alliance and a brand new vanity shield. The package containing this uniform and vanity shield are in the uniforms tab of the C-Store on console as of August 20th. And once you've claimed that package, you can claim in the promotions tab. Also this weekend, they have an Admiralty bonus event that started on August 20th and runs till August 24th. Your Admiralty missions will give out bonus rewards. During the special event, you'll find that all of your assignments give out double campaign XP. All Tour of Duty missions will award bonus lithium ore during the event. That's all for console.
Yeah, so as expected, console is lagging a little bit behind in terms of the content release. So House Divided has finally come to Xbox and PS4. And yeah, they're getting caught up now on the stuff that we had on PC. I want to say, is it a month ago? 6 weeks ago?
Yeah, around then.
About a month ago.
Yeah, in or around then. So, yeah, nice to see those guys getting some love and getting caught up with the most recent content. Let's move on to item number 4, PC patch notes. And they are really small. So, under General, they resolved an issue that was preventing a successful upgrade when using an ultimate upgrade with an accelerator. Updated the portraits of the lower deck duty officers to directly match the art from the show. A lot of people are very disappointed with that one.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the portraits?
I haven't actually.
They look like them now. They
yeah,
look like Boimler and Mariner.
Yeah, they actually do look very much like them. Yeah, but I know a lot of people were very disappointed, or like I've seen a lot of complaints from people on Twitter in game. Saying, "Oh, did they really?" It's like, "Oh, they were better the way they were."
I don't understand it. People complain about that stuff on Twitter and on the website and everything, but then when things like the buff for emergency weapon cycle is about 2 to 3 seconds lower than what it says in the tooltip, what it should be, no one raises an eyebrow. They're like, "Oh, it's fine."
Yeah.
Like that, to me, that's the important thing.
Yeah.
You know, that the game is running properly and things do what they say they're supposed to do. But instead, people seem to concentrate on these like aesthetics that maybe it's just a matter of preference. I don't get it though.
I wasn't very impressed with those duty officers. We talked about this the last time I was on the show, but yeah, not very impressed with them anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, lower deck duty officers. So they updated the look of them to directly match the art from the show. And finally, in the PC patch notes, the Nanopulse Son of None weapon now have bolt hues that match their blade hues. This affects both NPC and player versions. And that's it for PC patch notes. If you'd like to read them yourself, you can check out StarTrekOnline.com.
See, and here's the rant that I wanted to go off on.
All right.
So that's what we got for Star Trek Online, just those 3 little highlights.
Mm-hmm.
For Neverwinter, because I've been playing a lot of Neverwinter, I'm looking at like at least 3 pages of patch notes here
mm-hmm.
that are not only, useful information, it's laid out. Just whoever wrote this obviously took the time and knew how to do, like, it's in sections. It's like highlights, release notes, content and environment, events, combat and power changes, class balances. Like it's enemy encounters. This is the changes we made. Items and economy, user interface. Like there's all this stuff going on, and it's all labeled and laid out nicely and evenly. And it was posted to their website the day before it actually went up on the went live.
Yeah.
I don't know who's responsible over there for the Star Trek side of things, but they need to just have this dude, whoever's doing it for Neverwinter, start posting the Star Trek patch notes, because they're on point, man. They're getting it done right.
Yeah. I don't know anything. I wouldn't have a clue who's on the Neverwinter team. I've never played it, so I just honestly don't know much about it. But yeah, I mean, like, I would expect that the blog post should have like the ships that they just added in the patch notes. We have added new ships to the C store. The ships are blah 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 blah. Like that seems to be, even though, right, we know that the ships have been added because we've been keeping on top of the news, but I think that should be part of the patch notes. At least I think.
Yes, I didn't even think of that. Oh wait, no, they got added. Did they get added the day, or
no?
Was it after? No, it was.
No, they were announced during the week, and then the patch notes came out, and they were released on Thursday with the patch.
Even if it wasn't, put a little asterisk. Oh, on Friday, or whatever. Whenever it does actually get added, this is the ship bundle is going to be there. Click this link for more details on the ships, even if you don't want to repost everything.
Right.
But
yeah.
It's not like that's a big deal, because it's just a copy paste kind of thing. And then there are days when I go to check the patch notes and they're not posted on the website till Friday. So we get the patch on Thursday. Friday is when it's actually on the website.
Yeah.
And it always used to be on the website, Wednesday in the morning, sometimes in the evening, depending on what they were changing. And yeah, now it's like, oh, go log into Twitter because he posted them on Twitter.
Yeah.
What? Like, why? What you have? I don't. It's so crazy to me. Why do it that way?
Well, believe me, I spent about a half hour ranting about the person in charge of this, who I'm not going to name, to Winters before the show.
Really?
Yes.
I'm kind of mad I missed that, because I've got a lot to say about that gentleman. I think I know who you're talking about. Look, man, like we've been through, what is it? We're on 4 or 5 community. This is the 4th or 5th community manager we've had.
We go through them pretty severely.
Yeah, and it's things like this that is the issue. I mean, I don't know what that position pays, but they might want to think about, the next time around.
Yeah.
Bumping that salary.
Yeah, because I know like 10-year-olds could do the job better than him.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm sure there's people out there that are working in the gaming industry or, in an administrative capacity.
I'd love that job.
Yeah, that would be interested in that job.
I would love it. Communicating from the studio to the community. Oh, man, if I had the opportunity, I would jump at that chance.
Well, you got to be local.
When you get here,
yeah,
we can move to California and
yes.
you can apply.
Cali, yeah.
And my chopper has just arrived, so I'll see you guys soon.
He says as he puts his monocle on. But I don't know what's going on with that position. It seems like it's been very rocky from the get-go. I think Brandon was the last one that we had in there. I think he was the second one too. But
yeah.
He was the only one that really stuck out, who was like, okay, heavily involved in the community.
Yeah.
He'd log in and talk to people.
Right.
Patch notes were posted on time correctly. It was. Ugh.
Brandon definitely done a very good job with the position. Like you said, he would actually log into the game and he would jump into ESD or Kronos or New Ramus or whatever, and would talk to the players, to the community. And yeah, that's the kind of thing that needs to be done. I think I would completely agree with you there with that, Z. But anyway,
because the way it's getting done now is, you know, let's face it, Twitter has become his primary platform for communicating with the community, and it doesn't work because you're only getting the people that.
Yeah, not everybody uses Twitter.
You're talking to your player base that uses Twitter, which is just a horrible idea. Yeah, and I also remember back like years ago, we used to get, whenever there was a big expansion release, not that we really get those anymore, but whenever there was one, or at least what the equivalent of an expansion would be today, you know, we'd see there'd be multiple devs that logged in and talked to people. Hey, what do you think of this? And oh, we spent time working on that, and we're glad you guys like this. Or oh, I see, you know, you really dislike the walls in the command center for the Romulans. Maybe we should look into changing that. Or that doesn't happen anymore. They're like hiding or something. I don't know what to do. I don't know what shifted and when it happened, but it's sad that they don't do it.
Yep.
Sounds like their heart not in the game anymore.
Anyway, let's move on to item number 5. It is number 5, isn't it? It is. No, number 4. Armada news. And we've got a fair bit of Armada news this week.
It was item 5. 4 was the patch notes.
All right, okay. 5. Item number 5. As always, this coming week is TFO Thursday in the Priority 1 Armada. This event is for all Priority 1 Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the time of this event, open up the fleet window and click on the Events tab to see the event in your local time zone. So here it is here, TFO Thursday. And it's shown it to be at 1 a.m. my time because I'm in GMT. And in-game will always translate to your local time zone. So, yeah, that's all you have to do. Just open up the fleet window, click on events, and see TFO Thursday, and you can see what time it is at. Moving on, the Priority 1 Delta fleet was able to get its third Tier 5 upgrade on cooldown during the week. And at the time of this broadcast, there is only 9.5 days left on its cooldown. Once this completes, it will bring the fleet up to level 64, and the final Tier 5 upgrade will come online straight away. So well done everyone in Delta Fleet for coming together to achieve this incredible milestone. This is fantastic. Well done, guys. Well done, everybody in Delta Fleet.
Yay, Delta Fleet.
Yep. Next up, the Priority 1 Epsilon fleet is only 2 days away from being able to get its final Tier 5 upgrade to go on cooldown. Once it does, it will take 12.5 days to complete and will increase Epsilon fleet to max level 85. Epsilon fleet is the 5th fleet in the Armada to reach this level and will gain access to the Lakari Draenor scout ship. So a huge congratulations to everyone in Epsilon Fleet. This is a truly fantastic achievement, and every member of the fleet should be very, very proud. That is absolutely fantastic. Well done, everyone in Epsilon Fleet.
Great job, Epsilon.
Yep. Lastly, on the Fed side, the Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance Specialty Fleet started work on its Tier 1 upgrade of the Colony World during the week. At the time of this broadcast, all that remains to be filled is approximately 30 DOFs and approximately 30,000 dilithium. Once complete, this will bring the fleet up to level 73. This is really an incredible progress considering that there are only 69 members in the fleet total. That's all. 69 members.
Haha. It's a good number, though, right?
Yeah. One of my favorite numbers. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Lord. I'm leaving. Cat, you want to go hang out somewhere else?
Moving on to the Kdf side, the House of Moog fleet is working on its second Tier 5 upgrade for the Colony World fleet holding and is progressing along very impressively. All that remains to be filled is provisions, approximately 900,000 dilithium, and approximately 20,000 fleet marks. So now is an amazing time to be a member of the House of Moog with so many opportunities to earn fleet credits. So all members of the House of Moog, if you've got fleet marks, you got dilithium, you can cash in now and get loads of fleet credits because the opportunities are there now to pick them up. And finally, the Klingon High Council Specialty Fleet is working on its final Tier 4 upgrade on the Starbase fleet holding. At the time of this broadcast, everything is filled except for approximately 12,000 fleet marks. So once again, this is an amazing time to be a member of the Klingon High Council with so many opportunities to earn fleet credits. And once again, this is really incredible progress considering that there are only 36 members in the fleet, all ranks. That's all that's in the Klingon High Council. 36 members.
Wow.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Well, it sounds to me like we need another 30 over there.
Yep. If you are interested in joining any of our specialty fleets, like the Klingon High Council or the Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance, you can submit your application on the Priority 1 Armada website once you have reached the fleet rank of Captain in any of our primary fleets. These specialty fleets offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores from the very first rank. Lastly, in Armada news, want to read out very quickly here a mail that I sent out to everyone on the Armada website during the week. And it is as follows. Greetings to all members of the Armada. Today we are delighted to announce that we have one member who has increased their entrepreneur level. Since this award reflects not only an incredible level of dedication and generosity to the community, but is also an awesome achievement to have earned in itself, we feel that it is only fitting that we announce it to the entire community whenever any member qualifies for a new entrepreneur level. Any member of the community can earn the entrepreneur awards by either making single or multiple donations via the Armada website or by signing up as a subscriber on our Patreon page. Once a member earns 5 blocks of Gold Press Platinum, they increase their entrepreneur level by 1 and their GPL resets and starts all over again. Once that member earns another 5 blocks of Gold Press Platinum, their entrepreneur level increases by 1 again, and the Gold Press Platinum resets once more, and so on. So, it gives me great pleasure to announce that Captain Bosch at Jedi0011 of the Priority 1 Alpha Fleet has earned Entrepreneur Level 5 award with his most recent donation made via the Priority 1 Armada website. Captain Bosch has been an incredible supporter of our community for many years now and continues to present day. On behalf of all the senior officers and the entire Armada, thank you sincerely, Captain Bosch, for your outstanding support of our community. It is very much appreciated. You, sir, are a legend, and thank you again so much. We really, really do appreciate it. And, just well done.
Thank you so much, Ray Boschborg, and congratulations on getting a new level.
Yep.
I always with this guy.
Yeah,
like every week, it's like, oh, Ray has, managed to I don't know, fend off the aliens single-handedly and save the planet once again from disaster.
Right. Lastly, in Armada news, there is another member that we would like to highlight in tonight's show, and that is Captain Claudia. We want to sincerely thank them for their recent donation that they made via the Priority 1 Armada website. And without the support of members like Captain Claudia, we wouldn't be able to keep the lights on around here. It pays for website hosting fees, it pays for TeamSpeak voice server, it pays for production software for this show, restreaming software for this show, domain names, it pays for everything. So we wouldn't be able to keep on doing all the things that we're doing without incredible supporters like Captain Claudia. So thank you, Claudia, so much for your continuing support of the Priority 1 Armada. It is very, very much appreciated, and I want to thank you sincerely.
So
Thank you, Claudia.
I have a question. What's that little date there mean? Why was that?
We can talk about that at the end of the show.
The only reason I'm asking is because that's my birthday.
Is it? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I saw that and I was like, huh. Interesting.
Okay.
Did I do what? Look what I did.
Yeah.
That's all me.
So was it just your birthday?
No,
that was months
May.
ago.
That was 3 months ago.
Oh, I already, so I didn't see.
If you
We cancel. We don't have a show on my birthday because it always has to be on Labor Day.
See?
Well, maybe we could do a special one year. How old are you, Nikki? Nikki, how old are you?
I can't remember. I always forget. I think I'm 34, and I'm going to be 35 this year, but I'm not positive.
Well, you know what they say.
Yeah, that seems right.
You know what they say. It's better to be over the hill than buried under it.
Yeah, because I was born in 85, and it's 2000, so I got to be 35.
Wow.
You're older than me, so I wouldn't be talking.
No, I was just, because that's like the worst thing you can do is ask any woman her age.
No, I'm not that old yet. I'm worried about how old I am.
Anyway, if you would like to support the Priority 1 Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. Visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. Okay, that wraps it up for
10 minutes.
Armada news. That wraps up the roundtable. I think we should announce the winner of our second giveaway. What do you think about that, guys? Yeah, will we announce the second winner?
I think that's a great idea.
And if you hurry, we can get a round of Horgon Hunt in before it's over.
All right, okay. So we'll announce the winner. We'll roll the dice, and we'll see who the winner is. And then we'll get stuck into the away mission. Right, so the winner of 999 Lolonot Favors is Silent_Hammer, another Twitch viewer. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well done. So if you can please contact us, send a whisper to the Priority 1 Twitch channel, and let us know what your in-game handle is. We will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. You just have to send us a private message, a whisper, and just include your in-game handle, and we'll get that sent off to you. So well done again. Congrats.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Congratulations.
Right. It is time for the away mission. Okay.
Do we want to start the third giveaway first or no?
We can do that in a couple of minutes. Right. First thing is Horgon Hunt. Picking up the mission. Going over to the start point. At least my start point anyway. Most people seem to start over here. I see Nikki's already over here.
I know. I didn't want to miss it. I need those eggs.
Yeah, I could do with a lot of those eggs as well.
Gotta get those tasty, tasty eggs.
I don't eat mine. I hatch them.
Like in a coop? Never mind, that was a terrible joke.
No,
that must be an Irish
them
thing.
Into what's a coup?
A coop.
Coop.
Oh, like chicken coop.
Yeah.
Coop whip.
Well, I don't know what they use to hatch the eggs. I just give it to this lady at the promenade, and she gives me a bird in return. So
maybe what she's doing is she puts someone else's egg, and when it hatches, she gives you the bird.
Yeah,
from that and then takes your
goes.
egg and hatches it, gives it to somebody else.
I know, because it takes like 20 hours to get my bird, so.
Oh, maybe she's sitting on him. Maybe she's hatching him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That'd be my guess.
And they imprint on her. They think that's the mother.
How did you get ahead of me?
That's how birds work.
Are you talking to me?
You, yeah. Oh my god. Right, okay, so Nikki and myself, alright, we were...
Hey, so can we talk about Lower Decks episode...
Well, I have to tell you this first. I have to tell you this first, right?
All right.
We haven't watched it yet, because I fell asleep too early last night. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Not the newest one.
Yeah, the most...
episode 2.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been a week, so
Anyway, I have to tell you this story, all right? Nikki and myself, we were playing. And we were
I was gonna bring this up as Hyper Hydro's here.
Yes,
and
I
I
know.
bet you everyone is gonna take my side.
Yeah, I know well they are. We were playing and we were farming Ryza, getting low lot favors and tags and eggs and all that sort of stuff. And we're doing the power board race, wasn't it?
Race.
Yeah, power board race. And Nikki has a faster power board than me and was miles ahead of me. And she arrived at the finish line before the person who was in second place, and they took second place off her. And then I arrived. They took first place off her. And then I arrived and I took second place off her. And you want to have heard the moaning and the whinging and the crying. And then she goes,
"Oh my God, you are such a drama queen."
And then she goes, "Well, Hyper Hydra the other day, we were racing and it was just the two of us. And he wouldn't take the finish line until I took it."
like a true gentleman.
Because I
Yeah.
was there first.
Like
Yeah.
a true gentleman.
So nice. It took
Hyper
it. And my
Hydra.
own boyfriend is like, "Screw you! I
Not
got
like
it
you,
first."
Winters. Not like you.
Oh my God.
Who is not a gentleman.
You want to have heard the crying and the moaning. And then she goes, "Well, Hyper Hydra let me get it the other day." And I was like, "You're really throwing that at me?"
You know what this reminds me of? Do you guys watch Seinfeld?
No.
There was the episode where George, there's the fire. He's at the kitchen, or he's at the kid's birthday party, and there's a clown there, and there's a fire in the kitchen. And as soon as he notices it, he pushes all the kids out of the way and runs out the door. That's you, Winters. That's what you did, was the equivalent,
Yeah.
the in-game equivalent of knocking Nikki down and running out the door.
Oh, I totally arrived at the finish line, like when she was running
Sure.
towards the second place, and I just stopped right at the second place post and boom, took it.
I'm afraid we're gonna need
I
some
could
photo
see if it was
evidence
just
of
some
this.
random person, but your own girlfriend and nice gentleman Hyper Hydra. I was like, "Oh, you were here first. You take it."
I
Yes,
couldn't
Hydra.
believe that she threw that at me. She was like, "Well, Hyper Hydra let me get
And he's
it."
like, "Oh, why are you guilt tripping me now?"
Yes, Hydra, you are nice and have good manners, and Winters, you could learn a lesson from him.
That's the last time I ever let you win it on Ryza.
Oh man. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. I couldn't believe she done that. Oh man.
You're like, yeah, but who got the marks?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah.
So he taught me all his like tricks and stuff, and now I so now I like
Oh.
accidentally miss a gate here and blow there because if I win, he is like the worst loser ever. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you just beat me! Oh my God, I can't believe this!"
Oh Jesus, this is too funny.
Why'd you log out, Winters? Because I just broke my keyboard over my knee. Stupid
So
game.
I learned my lesson ever beating him at anything anymore.
No, look, Nikki, you didn't actually beat him. There was just bad server lag, and he got rubber banded back to the beginning. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what he says now.
I'm sure.
He's like,
That's
"Oh,
what
I
would
was
be
like,"
saying.
because I got through all 5 of my characters on the Horgon hunt like 30 seconds before him yesterday. I'm like, "What's the matter? You having issues over there?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm lagging." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm butchering the name. Kurai72 says Winters is George Costanza in a fire, pushing people over. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Coming through.
I like that. There's that episode of The Simpsons where they do the fire drill at the power plant.
Oh
and
yeah.
Homer runs through the door and wedges a bench behind it, and he runs into the office and goes, "Did I win?"
Oh man.
So before we all start the biathlon, everybody make sure to let Winters win so he doesn't get mad.
Oh my God.
It's a thing now. It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Totally a thing.
Well, you acted like I was so wrong for telling you about what Hyper Hydra did, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's got the honorable trait," and all you did was make yourself look bad.
Right. So, before that, like a half an hour before that, we're doing the biathlon, and we're on the floaters, and I'm coming up to the finish line, and I'm there going da 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 da, thinking everything's hunky dory. The next thing, Nikki zips past me like a bat out of hell. And she takes first place from me. I'm like, what? Where the hell did you come from?
When you're in first and you're like, nice, I got this. You see
Yes.
the finish line, and all of a sudden, some guy out of the blue comes zipping past you and steals your rightfully earned first place
I couldn't
spot.
understand or believe it. I was like, how the hell did you get to me so fast? And she overtook me, and she just took it from me.
You don't know how to steer your floater.
Oh.
No, he does it. Like when I'm on my floater or powerboard, I switch to the other thing where you're aiming with your mouse, you know?
Yeah, the reticle view or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and from what I understand, you would just keep it out like the other way, where you have to sit there and steer everything with like your space bar and your WASD keys. To me, that's slower.
Yeah, it's called flying.
European. He's European, so he's used to being on the other side.
It's called flying.
Yeah, but if you switch to the, push the B button and switch to the other kind of mode, you would be faster at the floater.
Nonsense. Sheer nonsense.
Anyway, Lower Decks, episode 2. Anybody who saw it? Who watched it?
Did see it.
You saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw it.
So, and I hate to be this guy. So, all right, what did you guys think of the episode? Let's do just the standard scale of 1 to 10. What did you think?
I loved it.
Loved it isn't a number.
So hilarious.
Put a numeric value on it. Do you think it's a straight 10? Do you is it an 8, 9?
Well, I thought it was going to be like a kid's cartoon. And, the only other thing I had to compare it to was like the animated series, which I tried to watch and couldn't watch it. It was so bad. So compared to what I was expecting, I think it's amazing. So I don't know what a number I would put on it. I mean, it still is a cartoon, but it's hilarious.
So far,
that girl is crazy.
She's nuts,
Mariner.
alright. So far, I'm pleasantly surprised with it. I'm enjoying it. If there's one bad thing about it that I don't like, it's Alex Kurtzman. I was so disheartened when I seen his name on the credits. I was like, no! Why?
Yeah, because he's got to have his... Well, here's the thing. He wants to make those sweet, sweet residuals off of anything that's coming out of Star Trek. He's got to make that money. Because let's face it, he's obviously not in it for a love of the franchise, source material. Yeah, he's in it for, I want to turn this into the MCU and make a ton of money off of it.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting executive producer checks off Discovery, off Picard, and now Lower Decks. And we're talking about Strange New Worlds coming out.
And
guess who's
the Nickelodeon animated series that's going to be coming out.
Right. Like,
there's going to be another Star Trek animated series?
Another animated series. This one is for kids. This one's going to be a different thing altogether.
Oh, that'll be nice. Because I think it would be cool to have where kids can watch it. Because so far it seems like everything's show is very much for, adults.
Yep.
And I was hoping this cartoon could be for kids too, but there is too much stuff like that can't, not little kids, maybe teenagers are okay.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Even like Picard and Discovery, I wouldn't have a problem. I don't have kids, but I think it would be appropriate for anybody, 14, 15 years old could probably watch it and not get too warped by what's going on.
The regular Star Trek's fine. There's never anything bad in those.
As long as they're not fans of the original franchise, like if my kids saw, all of TNG, and they were like, "Oh, I want to watch Discovery," I'd be like, "Please don't, because it's going to ruin it for you." And I'd rather you love Star Trek and have this like anyway. that's just my own personal thing. But I'm enjoying the show. I think it's progressively getting better, but there's one glaring problem, and I hate to use this term. They've definitely turned Mariner into the Mary Sue character. And it's frustrating because she's one of the main people that we're following through this thing. And there isn't any conflict. There isn't any, problem that she can't overcome. There isn't any answer that she doesn't have. There isn't any issues that she can't deal with. It's getting very frustrating to watch her. And Boimler, up until the newest episode, was the complete opposite of that, where it's like, this guy just can't get anything right. It's all just a mess whenever he touches it.
Did you miss a flag, Winters?
Yeah, like twice.
Because I passed you, and you were like right behind me.
Yeah, it's not registering.
So I don't dislike the show, especially the newest episode, the one that was out this week, was very good. I thought it was well written. The issues that I was having with the characters, the jokes, the timing was way better.
Disqualified.
Couldn't have been disqualified. Otherwise, it wouldn't be shown up.
The jokes were landing. The pacing in the first 2 episodes was crazy. Everybody just was nonstop talking. I didn't really get that from the newest one.
Well, this is weird.
That is weird. You can't... That is weird.
Yeah.
I could stop watching it on the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
You've gone through that gate like 7 times, and it's just not counting it.
Yeah.
That's why I thought maybe it disqualified you, but I guess not. Like you said, if it's showing up.
Right, yeah, because otherwise, it would have dropped the mission.
Look at it, it's still there, and the gates are gone.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to, if it doesn't, you might have to force it to drop for next time.
Yeah.
Because the track's gone and everything, like we're over here and the thing left.
Yep.
Just to speak a little to what's going on in the chat. So I wouldn't say just a regular hero teacher guy, but you need to have even like a well-written hero, in my opinion, is somebody who has a lot of those qualities, but you need at least 1 or 2 things that makes that character flawed in a way. The Bogan one brought up the comparison of Leela and Fry in Futurama. Even Leela had her sort of... I think that the big story arc with her was she didn't know if she was an alien or a mutant, or... I mean, eventually we found out that she was a mutant. But, she was the one... She was the only person with one eye, so there was that sort of... She was looking for her family. So there was flaws in both of those characters, obviously.
Isn't the writer for Lower Decks the same guy who does Rick and Morty?
One of the writers.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah.
At least he didn't make it as crazy as Rick and Morty, because then people probably wouldn't have liked it. You have to have special, I don't know, sense of humor to love Rick and Morty like we do. I'm going to get Winters to watch it eventually.
You'll like it, Winters.
Awesome.
He will.
But yes, I have no problem with Mariner being the way that she is. They don't even really need to change the character. They just need to add something that makes her flawed. Because watching somebody who's constantly just good at everything they do and always has the correct answer and doesn't fail at any turn, it gets boring after a while. And from a writing, just from a writer's standpoint, what are you going to do with that character? They're not going to show any change or arc or have them go through any, the hero's trial, for lack of a better term.
Just going back to chat here, Ronnie Jackson says tomorrow is the last day for getting the new Ryza weather ship. Congrats, man. Well done. I have 2 days left myself before I can pick up the ship. But, yeah, I did miss a day.
You must have missed a day.
Yeah. I totally missed a day. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be getting it tomorrow as well. But, yeah, congrats. The grind is over. Well, no, the grind isn't over because then you got the dilithium. But it's not a grind anyway. I mean, come on, flying high, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Like, that's not a grind.
I don't even do flying high.
Huh?
I can't
What?
believe we glossed over the new ship.
Oh, because I think it was probably already talked about.
Oh yeah, yeah. We already talked about
I mean, I get it tomorrow.
it.
I'm not excited about it. I probably won't ever use it.
Yeah, me
It's
neither.
really ugly.
I think it looks nice, and that was actually one of the things that people were discussing about it. Was saying how nice it looked.
I am going to start our next giveaway. Sound like a plan, guys? Yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so this is for 999 Lolo Not favors once again. And what we would like you guys to do is type in the word banned. Type in the word banned into the chat now. Doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word banned, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning 999 Lolo Not favors. So best of luck, everyone.
So is there anything on the ship that's special, like the trait or the console, that will be like useful, like the experimental weapon on the Ryza Corvette?
Let me see here. Well, I'll tell you right now, the tier 6 ability or tier 5 or whatever it is definitely looks interesting, because they're doing a lot of this cool stuff with the anomalies and adding electrical damage and things like that. There's a lot of cool electrical damage space builds out there these days, so it could be useful.
Oh yeah, Kat will be using that for her electric build, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot that Cat has an electric build, yeah. It's a pretty good one as well.
Oh, and the new, one of the new ground kit things is electrical too. Those balls of lightning. And I thought of her when I saw that. Yeah, her electrical build is so cool. It's a great idea.
Well, if I read it correctly, this adds electricals, and it gives you a buff to your power levels depending on your distance to them.
That's right. That does sound there.
I was talking to somebody who had the ship, and they were saying that they liked. They also said they were really enjoying the visual effects that came with it. So yeah,
it just seems like until you get the ship, or people have it and are posting, you can't see the actual stats. Like the passive boost. Is it so low that it's not worth it, or is it worth getting? Well, I mean, with the free ship, of course, I'll get it, but like with the these carriers, I wasn't, you can't see all the numbers to know how good it really is until you have it or someone gets it and posts about it.
R2D2 is following me around.
Oh my god, I never turned in my Horgon hunt.
Oh, really? Yeah, that happens to me
That's
all the time.
Yeah, just to speak to what Teacher Guy was mentioning. Yeah, when I said Mary Sue, that was really my complaint, is just making a character that's never going to make the wrong decision and always being correct. It may work for the first season, but after a while you're going to get very bored of, and it goes the opposite way too. When you have a character who's constantly screwing up, that also gets boring and tired. So I need to balance those characters out after a while, a little bit. But Rutherford and
you know all the characters.
Yeah, I like the show, man.
Wow.
Despite me bashing it,
right? Yeah.
Flaws, I actually am enjoying it, and the newest episode really got me. I was I was laughing. I was into it. Good episode.
Cool. I'm looking forward to it. So might watch it after tonight's show.
Yeah, it'd be episode 3.
Yeah, if you're still awake.
Yeah.
We were supposed to watch it last night, and I was too tired.
Yep. But here's something. There's probably people going to be going, blasphemer! A show that I am watching at the moment, and I have recently become aware of, and I never knew, believe it or not, the Clone Wars. I didn't know. I didn't know about the Clone Wars until like maybe 2 months ago. I honestly did not know that this show existed. And I started watching it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Started going through the episodes gradually, and man, that is one good show. It's really, really good.
One of the shows everyone keeps telling me, "Oh, you gotta see it."
Yeah.
And I sat down and I tried to watch the pilot one day, but I just wasn't feeling it, so I turned it off.
I would say stick with it.
I will, but I have a feeling it's one of those you got to get through the first like 3 before it really, you know, you're like, oh, I got to see what's gonna happen next.
Like,
and Nightweb, there is no stream sites to watch Lower Decks in Ireland. You just have to have a girlfriend in America that streams it.
No.
Oh, I'm not allowed to share my screen with you?
Nope. Not if you're putting copywritten material up there for entertainment purposes.
Kurai says Star Wars.
There is a place for you to watch it, right? Because somebody wanted to know if there was a place in Ireland where you can stream Lower Decks, but there isn't, right? No,
the international thing hasn't been. Don't get me started on it. It's like so ridiculous because of COVID. It has prevented them from having, sorting out the legal isms for the international release of the show. I mean, have these people not heard of Skype?
No.
TeamViewer? Discord? No. I mean, what? Facebook Messenger? There's a million of them. It's like so ridiculous that they can't get the international release sorted. It's just so stupid.
Look, these people are highly paid
morons.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, highly paid idiots. And their leader is Alex Kurtzman.
Well, that says it right there. Because I'll say it outright. He has the worst track record for firing anybody who may be more talented than him.
Yeah.
And it's really hurting him, his team, and his franchise. Because I guess he's afraid that someone's going to take the job from him.
I seen a good thing on Facebook during the week, and I laughed so hard when I seen it. So I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but it was something like, have you ever looked at something and wondered how the hell did it get there? And then it had a picture of a horse halfway through a gate. Imagine the horizontal bars on a gate, okay? And a horse is in between the middle ones. All right?
Like stuck in it?
Stuck in the gate. And then another one is a car on its side in between a wall and 2 trees. Like the trees would have to grow around this car in order to get the car in. And then another one was Alex Kurtzman and Star Trek. I was like, yes, Alex Kurtzman.
He's horrible. He's the only, Star Trek would be a lot better if they just got rid of him.
Yeah.
When is what's his name? Sumner Redstone or whoever owns it now, the guy that owns the new company, new Viacom.
Don't know. I honestly don't know.
Anyway, he just needs to wise up and can this dude. Yeah.
I completely agree. Just need to get him away from it.
It'll be available, right?
Who?
Eventually.
Oh, will be available.
The shows to stream.
Yeah, in like a year.
That's ridiculous. That's not fair to you guys.
It's absolutely stupid. It actually really grinds my gears. I can feel myself getting hot on the collar because of it. Really, Alex Kurtzman.
So basically, there's no legal way for you guys to watch it yet.
Nope, unfortunately. Yeah, because of stupidity. I mean, who the hell can't organize
it's incompetence. There's difference.
A Skype meeting, That's social distancing.
Well, we had some talk going on in chat of some apps that people use, so.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're legal, so I don't want to say them.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. But there probably is a ton of different things set up. I I probably shouldn't even say this, but alright, I'll say this without actually saying the thing, but so the only thing that they've succeeded is incredible levels of that thing that I'm not going to talk about. Because everybody in the rest of the world is going to be doing that in order to see the show. And that's the only thing they've succeeded in, is increasing those levels of that thing.
That made no sense whatsoever.
Yes, it did. If you were listening and you thought about it, it makes sense.
I feel you, bud.
The ways to watch things not legally.
It's their own fault, because if they had just locked down their international distribution, then people would be paying to watch it. But guess what? Because they're incompetent, that didn't happen. It's not like they didn't have plenty of time to get these things lined up.
Yeah, because by the time now that they do release it, everybody will have seen it other ways for free, and they're not going to bother spending the money. So they're losing out on the money by being idiots.
Lollander,
you know what?
Lollander says, very well put, Winters, and Smell Those Trees says, I understood him.
You know what? It serves them right. I don't feel bad at all for them losing any money on it.
Do you know what? Yes. Yeah, completely agree. I wouldn't feel bad at all. Serves them right. Kurtzman should get fired over the whole thing. It's totally his fault. And when the T2000 comes out, I'm buying one and I'm sending it after Alex Kurtzman. I'll be back.
Again, not going to feel bad at all. Because and it's so
there
obvious,
we go.
too,
Smell Those Trees wants to know what you can buy with the favors.
You can buy... Actually, here, I'll show you.
Yes, somebody has 33 to 35 stacks of 999 favors. That's crazy. That's like you.
So you open up your mission journal here, bottom left-hand corner of your minimap. Then you click on Events, and then you click on Event Store, and you go to Summer Event. And this is... Alright, so this stuff is food. This stuff here is costumes. And this is a big list, by the way. See? Still scrolling. These are all costumes. Alright, you can right-click on any of them to take a look at them. There's shorts. Here's a wetsuit. Alright, still scrolling through the costumes. Alright, have a look at this one. Different shorts for men. Different something, whatever that was. Alright, now we got ground equipment, like kit modules and stuff. For all careers, engineer, tax, sci. Then we have starship equipment. These are ship vanity shields. Then we have vanity pets for the ground. And then we have devices, tribble, baseball, sandcastles. Then we have floaters. This is a pretty big list as well. All different types of floaters that I'm using to fly around the map. Then you have power boards for scooting around on top of the water, and a big list as well. And then you have emotes, ground and starship emotes, and this is all the stuff you can buy with favors. And it ranges from like this stuff being 5 favors to costumes being 600 favors to, what was that, some costumes being 750, kit modules being 1,000. Floaters are...
Some things I think are up to 1,500 if you want the good ones. Floaters and power boards.
Yeah, floaters about 1,000. Power boards, good ones, 1,500. So yeah, there is no shortage of things to purchase with Lull Not Favors. There is so much stuff you can get. It's crazy. And I'm going to jump on my
He says he's
board.
updating Stowe right now and hasn't played in a bit, so...
Oh, wow. Well, welcome back to the game. Yeah.
So the quick rundown for that is floaters and power boards are the Minecraft, idea of gaming, where you gain these favors to get equipment to help you gain the favors better. But the big hot ones this year that seem to be the best return for your investment are going to be the Rainbow Tribble and the Ryzian kit frame and modules for ground. Anything else is just kind of aesthetics.
I've been collecting all the costumes on my main character. I just don't have the baseball outfits now.
All right, competitive races starting in 52 seconds.
That stuff is fun, but it's really just for, to outfit your captain to make him look cool. If you're looking for stuff to increase the actual gameplay, then the kit frame modules and Rainbow Triple are what you want to pick up.
All right.
And then the power boards and floaters are just so you can complete the dailies quicker.
That's one scary looking Jemadar. Oh, it's Hyper Hydra.
Let's see him.
He's jumping up there beside me.
You.
Yep.
You guys have the same outfit on, too.
Yep.
Seems to be the popular shorts to go with that top. Those red shorts.
Well, I'm actually wearing different shorts to him. But you'd probably prefer his...
Yeah, I see a couple different kinds of red ones. I like yours with palm trees on it. That's probably what I'd pick, too.
Ooh, I'm going to drop my...
But I like your short shorts.
Who wears short shorts?
Why does your big drone guy keep popping up everywhere?
Because I'm dropping him. It was like, oh, I forgot my dot. Or whatever he's called.
Yeah, well, somebody was saying that it's causing lag on Ryza if you have them going.
Oh, really? All right. Switching off. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. I don't believe it. It's doing the gate thing again with me. Yeah, I'm in first place, but I'm not gonna get it now because it says I've missed a game.
Oh, I just took a turn too hard and got disqualified.
Disqualified?
Yeah. This game's done. I'm installing it.
Why not? Oh, that's a good... Who's that? Iron Man. That is a good costume, Slovak. I like it. That is really good. Man,
Yeah, look at that. That's awesome.
Isn't it? That's a really good one. And that's the Terran outfit as well. This is one of my costumes with the Terran outfit. Boom. Power Ranger. But yeah, I know exactly the costume that you've got there. I just need to do some tweaks and I can get that one myself. That is really, really good. We might have to do a theme for Avengers theme night or something for costume competition.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Huh?
That's a good idea.
Superhero night.
Yeah. That way they can do DC or Marvel if they want.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You could do an awesome Black Widow with some of the outfits. I think that's the...
Excuse me.
What is the Jem'Hadar one? I forget the name of it now.
I know it's hard to do girl ones, like, unless you're just going to do where it's a suit, like a Catwoman or something. But, like, I've tried to do, like, Supergirl or something like that, and it's just too hard with... There's not enough things for girls for superhero costumes.
You might be able to do, like, a Supergirl type of thing.
Oh, hey, Lawlander. That was you. Yeah, wow, really great job with that costume, man. It was fantastic.
The one that I would want to do would be the big superhero that's out now. What's her name? Hair.
Who?
But I don't think you'd be able to pull it off.
Who?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The Joker's girlfriend.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah. I spent like 3 hours trying to do a Harley Quinn costume, and you just can't do it. Maybe if you wanted to do like the old costume, but like the Suicide Squad, yes, I tried to do something from there, and there's just no costume where you can do like half, half one color, left half the other, and then the opposite for the bottoms. Because the shorts, have to all be one color, and the jackets are all one color, because, with... Winters has his really good Joker costume, so I tried to do a Harley Quinn to go with it, and I just couldn't get it to work. Although, I don't know, I'm not nearly as good at costumes as Kat is.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Harley Quinn, I don't know if anybody here is interested, but the new Batman game just got announced today. And it's coming out in 2021. I'm hoping it's going to be like a February release. And oh my god, the trailer is fantastic. I cannot wait to play that game. It's going to be awesome.
What's it called?
Arkham Knights, I think it's called.
I thought that was already the name of the game.
No, Arkham Knight was one. This is Knights, plural. Bruce Wayne is dead, and you're playing as... you can play as either Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, and Red Hood, I think is the other guy. So there's 4 characters that you play as. And you can do co-op through the story, or you can do it solo. And
Gotham Knights, you mean?
Gotham Knights. Yeah, Gotham Knights.
That's not
yeah.
Arkham. Okay.
My bad. But looks really, really good. And I can't wait for that to come out. I'm totally going to be doing a Let's Play on that game.
Too bad none of these games are multiplayer.
Well, this one is going to be. You can play the story teamed with another player, like 2-player mode, or you can play it solo, whatever you want.
No, so we can play together. Because there's no way I could play that game by myself. I would have to have help.
Yeah.
Since I've never played one before.
Oh, I
Except
love
Lego Oceans of Batman.
I love the Arkham franchise. It's so good. And I think this is going to be really interesting because Arkham Knight finished up with Bruce Wayne killing himself. Or at least leaving you with the impression of
Bit
killing
of a
himself.
dark ending.
Yeah, his identity was revealed, and he blew up the mansion and supposedly, killed the Batman. And this is like continuing on. The trailer's like him leaving a message saying, if you're reading this, I'm dead. Or if you're watching this, I'm dead. Gotham's criminals will, be on the rampage knowing that I'm gone now. So it's up to you to pick up the mantle. And you could play as any one of these 4 characters. And oh my god, I can't wait for it. I just love it. Oh, it's going to be so good.
See, now you've got me in the mood to go do some superhero tabletop stuff.
Yeah!
Anyway, I saw Hyper Hydra mention in the chat a costume from The Boys. Now, I didn't watch this until recently. It was one of those shows where I saw I tried to watch the pilot, didn't get into it. I said, all right, I'll put it on the back burner and I'll catch up later. And I finally sat down and caught up on it. It's a good show. Anybody who's into superhero or sci-fi stuff, you should check it out. Carl Urban is great in it. Very fun satirical look at the universe and just modern society as it is. So,
is that the one where that girl joins and they're kind of like,
yes,
doing messed up stuff to her and make her, I only saw the first couple episodes.
Like the first, it starts off kind of like that, but then she sort of finds her footing and gets a little empowered, and like the superhero. The idea is the superheroes are like these, that they're propped up by their company. It's like a metaphor for celebrity. So their company sort of props them up as, they're heroic and good and everything, and then you sort of look under the surface and you find out that they're not. Like they're actually, a lot of them are just awful people. So you follow the girl who member of the team, and she's sort of,
and very naive.
Yeah, she grew up with the, she sees the persona that they show, that they're all, these patriotic, good, they never do anything wrong, and they wouldn't. And then you find out, like, they're all deviants and murderers, and it all gets covered up by their agency, who's this sort of like shadowy kind of sketchy company that's all they do. If you get a chance, check it out. It's a very good show.
That's why interesting.
That's why I just caught up on it, because I was able to sit down and watch all of season 1, and now that season 2 is coming out, I can sit down and follow along with everybody for season 2.
Yeah, because I only watched either I think the first and second episode, and I was like, oh my god, this is so horrible, the way that lead guy was treating her and what he was trying to get her to do, and I was like, I'm not watching this.
Their version of Aquaman. Well, it's funny because that same thing down the road winds up happening to him. So he gets his comeuppance.
Good, maybe I'll keep watching it.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe this is what the show is about. Like, doing things, making this girl do things that, like, we can't talk about on the show.
Yeah.
What?
It was bad. Like, kids couldn't watch it.
Wow.
No, not something you want to watch with the family.
Because the main guy is, like, thinks he's, like, God's gift to women, and everybody has to do what he says. And so when this girl starts in, he basically is taking advantage of her.
He's actually not the main guy. The other one, the Patriot or whatever, I forget the guy's name.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
the main guy.
But he's like not around, wasn't he? And that's why the other guy was acting in charge.
He comes into play much later. Like, I think by the end of like episode 2, he's more mainly in the spotlight. And that's one of the things with that character, their version of Aquaman or whatever. His name is the Deeps. So yeah, he spouts, I'm the number 2 and everything. Then later on, she sits him down and was like, oh, like, I checked around, you're not number 2. Like, nobody here respect. She really tears into him and then lets him know, like, you better play ball because now I have dirt on you and the public is on my side. So yeah, it winds up everything being good for it. So don't get too thrown off by that one particular scene.
Yeah, it was so bad I stopped watching it. I was like, I can't believe this is what it's about. Like, that he's going to do this to her.
And it's a metaphor for celebrityism, because there are celebrities that are like that, you know, especially with the Me Too movement and everything that's coming out now from the movie industry. Yeah, there are people like that, and it was good to kind of see that character and then see him get his comeuppance.
Good, yeah. Now I will watch the rest of it, now that I know it doesn't keep going on like that. Because I just felt too bad for her, and I was like, oh, this is terrible. I don't want to watch this. Oh, so there's not even season 2 of it yet.
No, not yet. Season 2 hasn't. It's close, though. It's around the corner.
Well, that was, of course, before Corona. God knows now. Oh,
yeah, we still need to do our final giveaway.
We do. I figured we'll do it during the artifact scavenger hunt.
Okay.
Which is about to start in 52 seconds. Actually, want to say hello and welcome to just another guy named Harry and Shazzy V9 for subscribing to our channel on Twitch. Thanks a million, guys. We really, really appreciate your support. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. We broadcast every Saturday, cover the latest news in Star Trek Online, Priority 1 Armada. Then we team up with you guys and play content together. This week we're playing on Ryza, since it's the summer event. And a lot of our shows we do giveaways. And our current giveaway is for 999 Lolonaut favors. And you need to type in the word banned if you are interested in... well, of course you'd be interested. It's a free giveaway. Type in the word banned and that will enter you in with a chance of... winning 999 Lolonaut favors. And yeah, thanks. We really, really appreciate your support. Yep, there they are. Few people typing in banned now. Artifact scavenger hunt. Alright, let's get this going. Get on my floater.
Zep Films says this is his first day on Ryza. He took a long time to get here.
What? Oh, he just had a kid, though, right?
Yeah, he's
that's right.
Busy daddying.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's awake. Kid must be awake, so it's probably in his lap and He's trying to play on Ryza.
Ooh, oh, okay. That must be over here. Dang it.
Oh, I wasn't aware that there was duty officers on this map also. When did this happen?
Oh no, Zepfilm said his girlfriend had major surgery to remove skin cancer and get skin graft last week.
Oh, wow.
So I hope she's okay and
What?
recovering well.
Yeah.
Everyone send your good thoughts out to Zeph.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I didn't realize that there was duty officers here.
Yeah, that's like 4 or 5 years ago that they put duty officer over at the promenade.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4
Is
or 5
there
years
just a
ago.
one for space?
Whatever's there is what is there.
Okay. So just the con officer then. Interesting. Oh wait, no, there's
Did
okay.
you steal my artifact?
Nope. It's my artifact.
That was where mine
It's
was
my
too.
artifact. It's mine.
Whose island?
My island. Alrighty. Oh wait, yeah, I did hand it in. All right. I'm gonna go over to the resort. Actually, that's where we're gonna finish up for tonight.
That's where I was just thinking. Are we gonna go to the Daboodle?
How about we do outside, like where the
Okay.
tailor is.
Well, that's a good idea.
This is nice. This is a nice sunset. It's a little bit romantic. And
Oh, he says he can't buy out the Ryza ship. I thought you could. I see the button there, but I don't have my... I always figured it was grayed out for me just because I didn't have my Lobby on my character.
you should be able to buy out the ship with Lobby. Yeah, buy out. There we are. You may spend 100 Lobby crystals to complete your... oh, yeah. Yeah, you can buy it out with Lobby crystals. Of course, if you don't have Lobby crystals on your character, then the button would be grayed out for you.
Yeah. Yep.
Excuse me.
So you should be able to.
Excuse me. Again. God, die quietly, huh? Okay, let's announce the winner of our final giveaway. This was for 999 Lolonot favors. And the winner is... Billy Yank. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You must be a baseball fan.
Yeah.
Oh, Lowlander watches Father Ted.
Oh, lovely.
He put what the guy says, you know, the
Drink,
blank
feck,
girls.
arse.
Well,
Yeah.
he did girls for the last one.
All right, yes.
There's not a lot of people that would know what that's from.
Exactly,
That's for
yeah.
sure.
Yes, Billy Yank, congratulations. You have won 999 Lolonot favors. So if you can please send a whisper to us on the Priority One Twitch channel and let us know what your in-game @handle is. We will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. And well done again.
We need to rewatch Father Ted. It's been too long.
Look at Mary there. Doesn't she have a lovely bottom? Ted, some of the girls might be offended. Oh, alright, okay. Of course, they all have lovely bottoms. This is a priest.
I love the one with the, is it a mail truck or a bread truck, and he can't jump off it even though it's going like 2 kilometers an hour or whatever it would be for you guys.
The Irish Father
There's, like,
Ted
a whole
version of Speed. You know, remember the movie Speed?
It's so hilarious.
Unfortunately, yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Speed.
So there was an episode of Father Ted where one of the dumb priest, he got a milk run, you know, delivery route, you know, a milk truck delivering milk, and he's traveling along at like 4 miles an hour, and there's a bomb on the milk cart, and they're trying to figure out how to save him, and if it drops below 3 miles an hour, it's going to blow up. It's so funny. It's so
but
ridiculous.
Its max speed is like 5 miles an hour. Like you can.
Yeah.
Oh, and remember they brought the like tractor with the priest.
I was just going to say that.
Like...
So there's this one scene, and it shows like they're brainstorming, you know, the think tank, trying to figure out, right, how are we going to solve this problem, and they're there, you know, smoking cigarettes, and they've got a chalkboard, and they're there with these really complex equations and everything, and then they're right, we've got it sorted, and a tractor pulls up beside them, and they do a mass on the back of a tractor. In the name of the Father and the Son. It's so ridiculous. Oh man, it's such a good show. I think we should do another mass. Anyway,
they put a brick on the accelerator to keep it from going under 3 miles an hour.
Yeah. Oh, Bishop Brennan, yeah. Bishop Brennan's brilliant.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
How do I unlock this Master Relaxer? Is it like a... I'm assuming it's an accolade.
You have to do a whole bunch of stuff, yeah.
Oh, God, that's the one where you got to run around and talk
right.
to... I'll do that.
There's like 12 different things you have to do.
I'm not
like,
doing it.
try to get the Klingons, find the Trill in the, you know...
In the cave.
Yeah, you got to do Pavo. You got to watch fireworks. You got to watch or see a Trill and a Klingon arguing right here where we are, stuff like that.
I'm sure there's a guide on Reddit on where everything is. So
problem is you have to do the timing. Like with the Makbara thing, that always happens at 30 after the hour, supposedly. But then, like the Trill and the Klingon, you never know when they're going to be there.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Corey in chat. Thank you, Corey. He says, is Winter's laugh not the most contagious laugh in the world or what? I'm laughing and I don't know why.
It's alright, neither does he.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brilliant.
You can always make Winters laugh by talking about Father Ted. It just gets him. He loves that so much. Anytime I bring it up, you just start cracking up.
It's so good.
If I need to make Winters laugh, I'll just start quoting multiplicity.
Multiplicity?
Yeah.
Hey, Thief.
Hey, Thief. Great party.
Man. So good. Did we announce the winner of the last giveaway? I'm completely lost now.
Yes, and we're
did.
about to wrap up episode.
All right, okay. So yeah, we're going to close down the episode. So yeah, that does wrap up episode 145, guys. We're coming up on 150. Wow. Yes, so this wraps up episode 145 of the Priority 1 Armada livestream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Kat will be in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with Rikers and Anthony. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. Plus, we will be teaming up with you once again here on beautiful Risa for the last week of the 2020 summer event.
And if you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to rock out with us in game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you want to become a member of the Priority 1 Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority 1 Armada. And
this episode of Priority 1 Armada Live is brought to you by our community patrons through Patreon.com. Find out the thank you packages for each tier and add your support at patreon.com/Priority1Armada. It's your support that keeps us going.
And speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our awesome patrons, our awesome Patreon supporters like Wiley Coyote, Teacher Guy, Flexton, Amergen, Demorg, Tazan, Asar, Nick W, 4, Seal, B Film Fan, Claudia, and Riker Carlson. That's you, Z.
Don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all of the latest news regarding Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get new episodes every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
If you want to be notified of our next live stream, then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know when we will have another giveaway. Before we go, I would like to say thanks to our artist, Jason Smith. Thanks to our social media manager, Anthony Cox, with assistance from Sean Babbitt. I would also like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts, Nikki and Zianto, for joining me this week. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers. Because without you, none of this will be possible. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Rock on!
Zip up.
Rock on!